Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, guys. How about that new intro though? So I gotta talk to you guys about something that like seriously scares me, like when I think about it. I don't know if you guys remember the flashlight shotgun from BO4, the thing that would like strobe in your face and you couldn't see shit. You were literally a walking flashbang. Well, I think my AK-74U glitched out in the alpha, and it actually let me unlock every single attachment on my AK-74U. I'm going to go over those attachments in depth kind of at the end of the video, so if you're impatient and you want to see what the attachment's called right away, feel free to skip around. But for those who do watch the video, please be sure to enjoy the video in 1080p. On most cell phones, the video will start out in like 480 or something really low quality. Change it to 1080p and the quality will get a whole lot more crisp and clear. So it's really hard to capture the proper footage with this like flashlight attachment, I guess, whatever you want to call it, on my AK-74U, as there is no custom games available in the alpha. So I just had to do this in real lobbies. So I was just trying to camp in a corner and chill. And then I wanted to show you guys actually one of the biggest perks that the flashlight gives. The flashlight, obviously, yes, it will blind someone that is close enough to you. But if you look at the percentages of bonuses that it gives, it actually gives you like plus 36% hip fire accuracy, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. Like at that point, once we figure out what is the best hip fire weapon and we throw that flashlight attachment on it, like it's gonna become like the MP7 in Modern Warfare with the 5MW laser, where you're just too lazy to zoom in or whatever. But it has a flashlight on it, so it might blind people that are close by as well. So adding on that effect might be pretty overpowered. We'll have to see when the beta and the real game does eventually come out though. But I do have a lot of Call of Duty Cold War content coming out for you guys. I have a lot more interesting things coming up as well, and tips and tricks. So if you do happen to enjoy anything today, make sure you guys please smash that subscribe button, smash that like button for your boy. What you waiting for? Autumn Falls. What are you waiting for? So here's my theory on the weapon being fully leveled up. I think that the alpha allowed you to fully level up one weapon, I think on purpose, to give you a taste of what the attachments might be, what you might be able to look forward to later on in the game. The reason why I say it's one weapon is because my friend Mystical Arab, he fully unlocked all the attachments for the SKS weapon. I forget what it's actually called inside the alpha, but it's like the SKS. It's like a one-shot headshot. It's like crazy. I saw a lot of people using it towards the last couple hours of the alpha. And my friend Despair, he only used the Uzi, the Type 80-1 or whatever, and he had full attachments unlocked on that. I couldn't get full attachments on any other gun because I had already had my AK-74U fully maxed out. But it was nice to see kind of what attachments I can expect to have for some machine guns coming up. I'm curious if that happened for anybody else. If it did happen for you, what was your fully maxed weapon and what was your overall best build that you found to be on the game so far? So for our comment question of the day, we're going to keep it kind of in line with the theme of the video. I'm scared of the flashlight being super overpowered. I have no way of testing it out because there's no custom games, and there was no enemy that had a flashlight attachment and used it on me. So I literally have no idea how powerful it might actually be on the enemy's screen yet. But I'm afraid that that flashlight attachment might be really powerful and it might blind enemies and give you really strong hip fire. So you don't need to zoom in, so you're saving time right there, and then you're blinding the enemy, buying yourself even more time before they can accurately zoom in and start putting shots on you. That's kind of scary to me. So we'll see how it all plays out. But for the comment question of the day, what are you scared about in Cold War? Is there any particular weapon or any particular movement mechanic that you think is too overpowered? Has anything stepped out to you as like, oh, this is gonna dominate the game? Like what anything scare you yet? I see a lot of people are gravitating towards the XM4, but upon my own like personal playtime of like 16 hours playing the alpha, I honestly think that the Type 821 is actually going to be probably the biggest threat in the game. The mobility is so high, the time to kill is so fast, and the accuracy is good as well. Like, I'm sure once I unlock all the attachments on it, I'll love the gun even more. But I would definitely say the thing that scares me, the thing that might scare me the most, is if this flashlight is really strong. Because if they put the flashlight on the Type 821, which already has a really tight hipfire, and the hipfire gets made even tighter by the flashlight and it's blinding people, that's going to be crazy. Especially imagine it on like Miami, where it's a really dark map. You come around the corner at the same time, you're blinding the enemy, you hipfire them. That's going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy. We'll see. I feel like we're definitely going to hear more about this flashlight in the days to come. I think I might have gotten an early glimpse at it, which is kind of cool. So if you're new to the comment question of the day on my channel, basically what we do is we ask a question every single video. You guys answer it in the comments down below. I'll pin one person who answered the comment question of the day correctly down below in like the first 20 to 30 minutes of the video. And then what we're going to do is we're going to subscribe to the pinned comment down below. But when you're finished subscribing to the pinned comment, make sure you comment done inside his comment string, and then he will go ahead and subscribe back to you. That way we all grow more together. That's what this channel is all about, guys. Yee, let's hop into this war machine. Like I said, man, the war machine is just overpowered, bro. We gotta use the war machine. Spy plane, artillery, war machine. These are streaks that are super easy to get, that you can get multiple times in every single game, that will help shift the balance of power in the game to your team or to you individually, depending on what game mode you might be playing. I don't know if there's streaks in free-for-all. I don't really play too much free-for-all. But we're going to go ahead and hop into this gun class setup in depth. That way you guys can kind of get a view of everything. So I do have on Gunfighter. That way I'm allowed to have 8 attachments. I really love the Cobra red dot. It gives you a 1.5 zoom. It's super amazing. The SOCOM Eliminator. Again, this is the final muzzle. It's the best muzzle. It suppresses your gunfire, gives you vertical recoil control. The 9.9 blue squadron, as you can see, it increases damage, it increases muzzle velocity, and it increases vehicle damage. The field agent grip, it's going to give you plus 20% horizontal recoil control. Just absolutely amazing. And then hopping into the next one, we got the Ember sighting point. This is going to be the flashlight that I was talking about. As you can see, it does give a plus 36% hip fire accuracy, and it might potentially blind enemies. I don't know what these other flashlights might do, but that one in particular looks extra scary. We got the sprint pad for sprint out speed, Salvo 50 round fast mag. Absolutely amazing. Again, I have like the final attachment on this AK-74U, so a lot of people might not have seen it yet, but it's amazing. And the quick draw handle, that one's simple and to the point. You might like the duster handle. The duster handle allows you to zoom in while drop shotting, so if you're a big drop shotter person, that one might help you out a lot. GG's, guys. Devour out. Some more Cold War tomorrow, baby. Yee!